Anybody that comes on my show, we're going to have a good conversation. It's okay to agree to disagree, just as long as we're respectful. Everyone is a product of their own experience. There will be times that you have to experience the pain in order to experience the joy. So let's talk about the experience and let's share the results. What's going on, everyone? It's your brother, your cousin, your nephew, whatever you want to call me, and I am back for another video. Now, you all know I have Love and Marriage Detroit Bravo in the building today, and I want to thank everyone that's coming in. We got 82 people watching, so make sure as you come in, make sure you like, leave comments, subscribe, and share this video. So, y'all know I'm at work right now, so I'm to work my 4 to 12 right now. I had to switch shifts with somebody. So, don't mind me if y'all see me go off and bring my avatar up because I'm still passing that meds right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and put up this disclaimer. Everything on this channel, everything on this video is alleged, it's for entertainment purposes only, and everything is in my opinion. If you have not followed me on social media, make sure you go ahead and follow at SAnthonyLofties. Also, if you are in the Atlanta, Georgia area or surrounding areas and you're looking to get a smile makeover, hit up Dr. Roger Cooper at Bella Dental Services. Use the code AL23 and you will get 30% off on your smile makeover. Or if you're looking for a new dentist and you just need a cleaner, x-rays, anything done, they're always accepting new clients. All right, so hit up Dr. Roger Cooper at Bella Dental Services. If you have not become a member, go ahead and go to www.youtube.com/SAnthonyLofties/join. Also, make sure you go purchase my new single, Leave Me Alone. It's available on all digital platforms. And this is supposed to be episode number 4. So we will be back for Love and Marriage Huntsville season 7, episode 4 this Saturday at 8:15 Central Time, as soon as it go off. All right. Now, don't forget, we have Christian Keys in the building on October the 10th, 2023. Executive producer, the creator of All the Queens Men. You may remember him from the Tyler Perry plays, Reasonable Doubt, Saints and Sinners, but he will be in the building for that day. All right. Now, y'all been getting on my nerve about bringing Bravo here, so we finally got Bravo up here. All right. We got 105 people watching, so let me go ahead and bring him up right now. The one and only Love and Marriage Detroit Bravo. What's up, man?
Yo, what up? What's going
how's
on,
everything?
everybody?
How's everything going?
Is it loud? Am I good?
Oh, you good?
Okay, they try to turn the music up a little bit more. I'm at the
I
restaurant
hear-
right now, so all right.
I hear some hissing noises in your background.
Listen. Let me drop it down some more. Hold on.
All right, you good?
Am I good?
So-
Michelle?
Yep, you good. Everything's good. How's everything going, man?
Shut up, man. I have a good time over here. I told him I was getting drunk for the interview, but I didn't. I'm not drunk. No, it's good, man. Just working. No.
So which spot are you? Are you at District 78 or?
Yeah, I'm at District. I'm at the restaurant that you keep saying you come into, and you ain't
Dude,
been here yet.
I'm going to come. I've been super busy, like we're recording
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get there. Christina told me to come there before it gets too cold. So
What else?
I'm gonna have to definitely do that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So you have District 78. What are the other locations that you have?
Well, I got them on my shirt. So
Uh-huh.
District 78 Society and Debo's. Debo's is a bar, daiquiri and wings spot in Southfield, Michigan, which is a Detroit suburb. I also have Society, which is a straight nightclub, indoor outdoor nightclub. We're going on 4 years on that. And then I have District 78, which is my newest venture, which is a restaurant downtown, like on the heart of downtown by the stadiums and everything. It's a real good spot, real good vibe, and it's been a pretty decent success so far.
Okay. Look like I'm gonna have to go slide through and pick up Miss Kathy so we can come down there for a good drink.
Yeah.
Make
What
sure
up,
you
Miss
got
Kathy?
Make sure you got a cherry chip cake for us over there. So let's go ahead and get this started, man. Did you ever watch any Love and Marriage, like the Love and Marriage franchise before coming on the show?
No. Nah. So I wasn't a huge reality show guy. I mean, I'm not even really a huge TV guy. I watch a lot of like motivational stuff like that. I'm a huge EYO guy, like Earn Your Leisure, and like more like investing and as an electrician, I'm a do-it-yourself like YouTuber. Like I love watching like that. Never really been like a huge TV guy. Other than like movies, I'm a movie fanatic. I love movies, but nah. So this is the first time.
So you said electrician. How long have you been? Hold on, is that what you was doing the other day? You had some type of battery on the table or something?
No, I was yeah, that was a hazer machine. So
Okay.
I was at Ford for 20 years. I was a Dutch electrician at Ford. Then I decided to quit Ford. Am I looking at you when I look at this right here?
Now,
What am I looking at?
trust me,
You had that problem last time. Like, what am I looking at when I'm looking right now?
Like you're looking to the side, but
am I looking at him?
You good?
Tell me when I'm looking at y'all. You ready?
You looking at me right now? You are
right now.
Yeah.
Right. So I was an electrician for 7 years, industrial electrician at Ford, and then eventually opened up the nightclub. Opened up the nightclub 3 days after opening the nightclub. The pandemic hit. I had to shut the nightclub down, and then but everything I do in my clubs, I design the clubs. I design my restaurant, design the club. Brand electrical. My motto is get you a handyman. So I try to do a lot of handyman stuff. I'm one of those guys where I hate telling people to do stuff and I can do it myself. So I just do it myself.
Had any more showcases lately?
Yeah, bro. You know what's crazy? Brandon actually had a showcase after that one, and it was a successful showcase. He was on his own though. He did it by himself. Star Factory, yeah. I had to put that in there.
You didn't have to jump in and help.
No, I didn't help this time. Brandon did a showcase in Society about 2 months after it started airing, I think, or whatever. The show aired, and it was successful. It was a good showcase. It was actually, he did it by himself. All Star Factory. It was a dope showcase. So I mean, Brandon actually he know what he's doing. Brandon actually was a showcase guy, like back like a couple years, like a decade ago. So I mean, it's good to see him coming back and like building that back up now.
So who reached out to you about Love and Marriage Detroit? Like, did Brandon them reach out to you, or how did you?
So because your best friend Carlos said it's already.
Don't do that. Don't do that because everybody's sitting up here thinking I know that, man. I don't know Carlos.
Because Carlos said it already, I'll say it, and and because you're the only interview I've done, like and I probably will do until like what we just talked about earlier. Because of that, I will say I was reached out to first for Love and Marriage. Marceau's, your other best friend, his champagne in a bottle. He had a representative named Doug Moss. I know his name to heart because he was a cool dude. Doug Moss came to the city. He wasn't from here. He was hopping club to club, bar to bar, and was like, shout out, and was like, he was like, I'm trying to sell this champagne in a bottle thing, and so I was like, he came to my club, and so I was like, let me see it. I tasted it. It was good. It's good. It's like champagne. It's like champagne, chocolate champagne in a bottle, right? It's actually good, bro.
I did a review on it. It actually is good.
It's actually good. Yeah. So I was like, well, look, you asking me. I don't really drink champagne, so let's go to. I went to a couple girls in a couple areas and booths and all that, and had him taste it. And he was like, I'm sorry, I'm reading these comments, bro. Y'all crazy. He was like, basically, they liked it. So he went to another club. He came back, and he was like, bro, you the only person that showed me love. He was like, I appreciate you. He was like, and ironically, he was the only black nightclub that he went to. I was the only black nightclub he went to. All the other nightclubs around us wasn't really showing no love. And so 3 months later, he like, yo, bro, I got an opportunity for you. My guy is actually on this series, this reality show. They're actually looking for people for Detroit. I figured you would be so dope because he was like, you just got that vibe. And so what happened was he gave the number. He gave Angela and Carlos my number. I guess my contact. I got a call from them. They was like, yo, we've been interviewing people. They interviewed me and my wife. They were like, we've been interviewing people, and they were like, do you want to be a part of this? And I was like, I'm gonna say I did, but my wife was like, no cameras in the building. No cameras in the house. So, and Carlos said this already in his last interview. So he was like, no cameras in the house. So I had to turn it down, but they wanted me and all my boys that's around me, because I got like probably 3 or 4 of the married couples or couples around me that's actually like, popping, like in the city and around. And so they were like, we want y'all to like really kind of come and build this series up. But because my wife didn't want to do it, their wives are friends with my wife. And so it's trickled down to like none of the wives wanted to do it. And so, and one of the guys was working on a movie, so he actually couldn't do it. So yeah, so I had to turn it down. What happened was they kept trying, it didn't work out. So they went to DC. So that's how DC came about before Detroit did.
Oh,
Then
wow.
DC hit, then they came back to Detroit. And was like, and then they found Brandon, which is, really Brandon and Christina, I love them, they dope couple, and they built up from there. And my wife was still like, nah, so I wound up saying, well, I'm gonna go on and just, see what it's about. And so that's it. That's the story of where it's at now. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother.
Okay, somebody
Hey, look at
said,
that, bro. Look at this right here. I got some Oyster Rockefeller right here. You see that?
man, the food looks good. I want to try the lamb chop.
Yeah, when you come here, I got you.
Somebody said, I hope you realize he didn't put Huntsville on no.
Okay, can I clarify that, or you want to wait? You want to wait?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Teresa.
Okay. So the reality is, when I say he put Huntsville on the map, I mean he put Huntsville on the map for what I know. I don't know what Huntsville is. I don't follow NASA. I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't born wondering like how or when people in NASA started or what it's all about. So I didn't hear it in Huntsville. He put it on the map for me. I mean, like, I didn't say he put it on the map for the world, because I don't know what the world think. I don't know what people in Huntsville, think about it. But for Detroit was not up on Huntsville as hard as I guess people think it is, because we in our own little element, we in our own little world. So he put it on the map, on my map. Can I say that? On my map.
I think right now he got a pass because he said he don't watch reality TV. So y'all
act like he like my bestie in the testy. I mean, like, he put it on the map for me. I mean, like,
So basically everyone they seem to have taken a liking towards you. Why do you think a lot of people gravitated towards you and you're not even a main cast member?
Because I stay out of mess. I stay out the way, and I try to just be real. I mean, I try to just keep it how it is. I told them, like, if I go on this show, I'm not trying to build a brand. I'm only going on a show being my brand. And I mean, I feel like, when you're not trying to use the show to build a brand, when you're not trying to go on the show and build a brand, and you're just trying to be a brand, you see a little part of the authenticity of it. And I'm not saying nothing against like my bros. I mean, they have brands and they actually are brands. But I mean, one wrong thing or one wrong move can affect a lot of people. I have right now 80 employees or more, 7 partners, and I don't want anything that I do on the show, anything that I said or done in an environment I didn't know about to affect all of them. So I didn't want to dive in deep. That would be selfish for me to dive in deep and I say one thing wrong, or do one thing wrong, or get manipulated, and all of a sudden my business is no longer supported. And now I'm over here, my partners, everybody looking at me like, dang, Bravo, because you want to go be this superstar, we all, find another job. So that was a major part of it, of not being knee deep into it and trying to go too hard on it.
Now I gotta ask you a question, Bravo. Now, from looking at social media, your establishments be packed.
Yeah.
Why in the world you didn't pass up no flyers when the men was walking out the door to invite them to the men's movement?
I knew you was gonna try to set me up with this, bro. Yeah. And hold on, I want to make sure my Mac decided it wanted to start upgrading. I want to make sure it don't shut off. You see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I can stop this from shutting down. So basically, bro, I don't know where I'm at no more. Oh, you can see me still?
Yeah, I can still see you.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, look, my man, Anthony knew what he was doing. He said he had it down. I know Anthony for a long time. I mean, Anthony is the guy that you run into him every, like, once in a while in 10 years, and he'd be like, let's connect. Let's do this. And, I mean, I figure, like, when a dude say he got something going on, he got a program going on, and he got the guys that he had are good dudes. I knew a lot of the dudes that was in that meeting. I'm like, there's no way in the world that this isn't going to be, what it is. It just so happened that I guess with the weather and maybe a little some organization issues or something like that, man, or just we all color people. It was a little late turnout. Now I did want to be. I was surprised actually there was a really good turnout at the point in time it was because at some point it was so slow. But
Bravo, I'm giving you your own look. You see that, right?
what
Like
you want from me?
I'm giving you your own look. You know
What
good
do you
what y'all
want?
could.
What do you
Y'all
want
was
from me? Right?
y'all was better off going to Walmart or Target, get some
What do
cards,
you
and act like y'all doing Mario Kart.
What do you want from me?
There was 20 people.
30
minus 10.
plus 5. Thank you. Plus 5. With me halfway.
You know what?
Look,
One
y'all.
thing.
Look. Go ahead.
Let me ask you. Did you what was I about to ask you? Did you see? How did it make you feel to see a lot of the relationships kind of separate, divide up on the show?
Oh, that I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna give y'all, and I mean, I don't want to speak on my peoples or whatever, as much, but that was not fabricated. The stuff that was happening there, my face was that way because I'm like, what's going on? What's happening? And it wasn't like it was like 0 to 100 with them. It was like certain things triggered them, certain people. And I'm gonna stand by the producers. The producers didn't tell us to say anything. They didn't tell anybody to say anything. They actually got mad one time when somebody mentioned the word camera or TV. They stand by trying to make it as authentic as possible. But from when we first started in our ideal of all right, let's get on this and build the city up, and the showcase was supposed to be something where all these organizations and groups work together. For it to become what it was and what it is now, where nobody wants to work together, it's to me, it's disappointing. I'm known as a guy that I work with every brand, everybody. I'm still cool with everybody on that cast. I'm not a smoke guy. If I got smoke, you won't see it. I won't. So I mean, I think ultimately, like, it's disappointing. In a sense that we let our point zero. Our point. We let our starting point, not be better than our finishing point. And I mean, so I mean, I will say that to my brothers and sisters listening, that's on the cast now. They're disappointed, and I've tried to get us a dinner and all that stuff like that, and I really want us to, But I mean, the whole thing is like really just trying to. Hopefully, we all kind of get back together and can work, because this is bringing a reality TV show to Detroit. I want to definitely give Carlos the ups on that. Because you got Detroit going crazy on Tubi. Detroit music right now is going crazy. Every artist is getting signed, making $100,000. The reality TV show platform is the next thing that should blow. And I think this is where we should really be taking this and going insane with it on marketing, working together, building it up, giving you guys a storyline, giving you guys what you guys want to see from it, and really putting a lot of Detroit on it. And I just feel like that, sometimes when you guys don't become focused together, you just lose sight on what the real goal is. The real goal is really building Detroit back up, as it should be for media. And I mean, that's my goal. That's why I'm on. The only reason I'm on this is because we need to put Detroit on the map for what it is and let people see the real Detroit. And it's not to like show people I'm tougher than anybody else on that cast.
Was there ever a time when you were filming that you was like, man, I don't know if I want to do this just because just because of the direction it was going in?
No. I've been in LA for 17 years, bro. I've seen the worst of the worst. I see people drunk. This cast is sober. This is like, I deal with drunk people all my life, bro. This cast is sober, bro. I'm probably the issue, if anything, bro. I was the one putting on timeouts when we were on ice and everything. Like, it was producers put me on timeout left and right, bro.
Why?
God, bro. Because I'm a problem child. It is what it is, man. Everybody know that. I'm the turn up. Let's drink. What are we doing? It's too sober in here. It's too boring in here kind of guy. I mean, I'm gonna be myself.
So that's why Christina was like, "Are you with Bravo?" Is that Bravo in the
Yeah,
background?
yeah, I'm a bad influence to Brandon, 100%, bro. When Brandon hangs with me, bro, he goes home and gets in trouble every time, bro. It is what it is.
Okay, it's funny that you say you're trying to like bring people together. I know Brandon recently did an interview with Russell. I think him and Russell did something together.
Yeah.
So from the outside looking in, it seems like the only person that might be on the outside is our good sis. So
It ain't that, man. I just I really feel like, you know, they're the main cast, and that's just what it is. I let it be that. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I didn't look at it like, you know, anything else. I don't look at I was a bigger person. I'm never the bigger person, because you need everybody to be part of the team. If it was just me on that show, it wouldn't have a season 2. It wouldn't have a season 3. Because I'm boring when I'm by myself. You know, when you put me into a group of people. And so no, I mean, like, I just want, they were the main cast. I wasn't the kind of guy to say step in front of me like, look at me, everybody. I didn't care to be the person that tried to get a separate series off of being on there. I just was being myself, and I let them do what they do, and I was like the fly on the wall at the time.
Question,
Bro, y'all crazy in these comments, bro. Y'all crazy in these comments, bro. Bro, give me that, please. Give me that. Can you hand me that, please? I'm trying to read. Look, they got a rule in reality TV that I've learned. It said don't read the comments. I'm trying not to. What's
I mean,
y'all really.
I mean,
y'all came today. Y'all came today to act up, man. These comments, bro.
so let me ask you this: what is something that you will work on that you paid attention to yourself throughout the whole entire season? And you was like, "Oh, I need to work on that."
What, looking back at the show?
Mm-hmm.
My weight, bro. I gotta get back fit, bro. You getting fit? Carlos getting fit? Like, I'm you know. It's like the bestie bros going crazy in the gym, and I'm just over here. I got to get my weight together, though, man. I got to get I looked at the show like, damn, bro, like, is that really you? So I've always been the kind of guy I try to stay. I'm not the buffest guy. I'm not Russell. You know what I mean? But I've always tried to stay fit and try to, like, you know, stay, you know, young at heart and body and all that. So that's it, bro. Other than that, I don't think I did much or anything on the show. I've heard people say that, why is he on the show? But I also heard people say, why is he not on the show? So I don't think I did enough to where I got to look at it and be like, oh, I need to be somebody different. You know what I mean? Because I was me. You know, so it's like, but I do want to look back and be like, yo, next time I go in there, bro, I need to like win Deal for the Year or something like that. But I need like Dad Bod Award 2024 or something like that. You know,
I'm gonna be honest, man. Your facial expressions the whole entire season was a meme by itself, and I'm gonna show you a few of them. I want you to look at them. All right, so we're gonna start at this right here.
You want me to imitate them? Bro. Why you got subtitles on them, bro? She really thinks she's doing something. Why? Bro, why did I make so many faces? Did I really make all them faces? Dog. That's crazy. That's crazy. Spill it. Oh, probably didn't tell me all this was going on. Well, look at Keita's face. I didn't know I made that many faces, bro. I did not know I made that many faces.
Look, I know everybody on this show have pillow talk, but when I saw this one right here, I said, yeah, I bet you that pillow talk be on fire. I said, I know it be on fire. I said, I can only imagine what y'all talk about.
Look, man, we gonna have to bring Keita on before I leave out of here. But that I'll be real with you, bro. I don't know, man. Like, I was caught up a couple times in the situation because they don't tell you what you coming for. They be like, "Can you be here at this time?" You be like, "Cool," and then you sit there and you be like, "They don't, like, half the time they don't tell you what to say." But we having conversations and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I didn't know I made that many faces, bro, but I was confused like 80% of the time. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be real with you. I was confused a couple of times. Maybe have you get up early. I was hungover a couple of times, and I was just like bored a couple of times. But yeah, send me those faces, bro. Send me those faces when you get a chance.
So where Lakita at?
Do I have brothers? Yeah, I got bros.
Where Kita?
Let me see. You want me to tell her to click on?
Yeah, tell her go ahead and come on up.
I'm about to tell her to click on right now. Now look, don't be getting her in no bull crap, man. Like,
okay, she clicking on right now.
Anthony, you see my face?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be getting no bull crap, bro. Don't be. Yeah.
Go ahead and bring her on. I think she coming up right now.
You see what I'm saying? We need to ask Bravo's wife about sis. See what I'm saying, bro? Y'all already trying to start, bro.
But you know what? Sometimes you got to get approval. But you know, when some men, their wives don't want to have but I get it. Sometimes a wife don't want to have a man so close. They don't want another woman to be so close to them.
Yeah.
So I was surprised that y'all had that situation going on at the beach, at the man's movement. They're close. Lakita, I see you in here.
Are you doing that right now, bro?
Okay, there she go right here.
Can I say a disclaimer that Anthony's words and visions does not represent any of these brands right there on this t-shirt? Disclaimer.
Hold on. Lakita, she's right here. Okay, there you go. There you go, right there. Okay, I'm gonna bring you up. How are you?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
What's up, boo?
You must have the kids sleep.
No, one of them right here trying to get all in the camera.
Hey, Anthony, can I say that I built this dope when we bought our new house. I think it's like a year or two ago, whatever. I built this like super dope office space. I was like, I'm about to quit my job at 4, which I did. I quit my job, went full time on everything. So I'm gonna quit my job at 4, build this office space, bro, and I'm about to like build an empire with this office space. Wake up at 9 a.m. and guess what she's sitting at? Guess what she always sits at? Guess who does not have the office space no more? Who's in the office space right now?
You don't try to come in here. You be all everywhere else.
She stole my office, bro. It's my name on the wall, and she stole it.
Good. Now they should have been on camera.
I just want to say that.
You got it right. Lakita, so how's everything going your way, love?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So, what did you think about the show overall?
I thought it was good. I was kind of chiming in to you and Bravo's conversation. I was kind of disappointed in. Well, I'm gonna go to the reunion show when they kind of replayed everything, and I guess overall, what Brandon said, it was just kind of like, dang, from the way that they were at the beginning to the end of the show, it was just kind of sad, to see the friendships dwindling and things of that sort. But I mean, overall, the show was good.
I honestly feel that Brandon and Russell, Kobe and Christina, I feel like they can mend their relationship. I feel like they can get back on to a good place. Now, with Anthony and Dr. Latoya, I don't think there's no return to that. I could be wrong, but I don't see it coming anytime soon. Especially after
what'd you say? Well, you said what? I want to hear. You said what?
I said I can see Kobe, Russell, Brandon, and Christina coming back together with no problem. I just can't see Dr. Latoya. I can't see Dr. Latoya and her wife coming back into the picture.
Oh.
You mean
like as far as all them getting together and being cool?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Dr. Latoya and her wife.
I really hope they can, because like I said, it was just sad to see the friendships, that they had at the beginning of the show to the end of the show, like just not speaking at all.
So was that your first time being with them in a group setting, Lakita? Because I think when you went on the vacation, you was like, "That's our first time."
Yeah, as a group, yes.
Okay. So how did you feel about the whole group situation?
It was good. We had a good time.
What was pillow talk like?
It wasn't no pillow talk. There wasn't no pillow talk. Y'all heard
We
all
don't pillow talk really, bro. Like what if you see us in another season, we don't really pillow talk. Like we y'all saw the show. We were just a regular thing. I was like, yo, you think
I mean, we were kind of discussing.
I mean, that was it. It was a quick question, but it wasn't, I don't ever really, because I don't really care to talk about nobody's like vices, man. I got my own, and I got probably more than them. You know what I mean? I've been on the scene for a long time here. You can find rumors all over the place if you want to, So it's like, I've been on the scene for forever, bro. They got pictures of my hand. It's not my hand, and pictures saying this guy was drinking a drink that wasn't my drink, bro. It's like what it is. So with me, I can't pillow talk because I don't want that back to me, because it's easier to make up stuff about Bravo than it is about somebody that has never cared to be on the scene too much. You know what I'm saying? Or that's not too far on the scene. Nothing against the guys, but I mean, like, so does that make sense?
Yeah. So, Keita, why were you a little hesitant about being a part of the show?
It's reality TV. I mean, I feel like, they're going to, if it's nothing, they're going to find something. So, I mean, it's reality TV. They don't come to just see how we live on a day-to-day basis or, anything like that. They're looking for something. So that was that's why I was a little hesitant.
Okay. So from watching the first season, would you consider being a part of the second season more than the first season?
You go first. I want to hear let them know.
I let them know what.
He asked you a question, my dear.
I haven't. First of all, who said that we've been given the opportunity for that?
He said, if we have a second season, would you?
I mean, I can answer that question.
I'm not dealing with you right now, Anthony.
I can answer the question. I know people that know people.
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know what?
What your answer is? I'm saying.
I mean, it's a possibility to see us on the next season. How? I don't know.
They might have the man's movement at District 78.
So basically you got to answer without getting an answer. This is what they got all season before season 1 opened up from her.
That is not true.
I promise it is, bro. Keep giving answers without giving answers, man. It's
I'm very protective of my family. Like, this is my life. This isn't just, something to play around with. I have kids, I have a family, and I'm very protective of that. And like he said, he's been in this industry for a very long time. So, yeah. And we have been through a lot, So ain't no telling what they would try to make seem like something, or I was like,
I do want to be on a pillow right now, but I always want to be on a pillow. I'm always tired because I never sleep. So I'm always like, I'm tired looking because I never sleep.
Okay. So what about you, Bravo?
Personally, well, I will say this. I didn't let me see. Can I? Well, never mind. I'll show y'all later. I'm gonna go on my page after this. I'm gonna go on my Instagram and I'm gonna give y'all like a quick walkthrough of like my restaurant. But I'm sitting there right now. But I didn't have this restaurant when they were built when we were doing season 1. I was just building it. And so one thing I love about Love and Marriage. If you have a business, they have no problem with saying, put it out there, promote it, wear it all over the place. like boom, 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 boom. And I don't care what anybody says. To be able to have your business on Oprah's network, on OWN network, and be able to do it legitimately how you want to do it, show it as need be, as many times as you want to. If you are a business person or entrepreneur and you decide not to do that, either I don't know. It's just, but so my thought process is I have multiple businesses here. And I love the fact that even being on as a friend on season 1, I get a crap load of people that come through here and support because they seen just my page or just because me on it. The restaurant is on there. So I would love to put this restaurant on here. I'm building another one next year. We have another venue I'm working on now. So by the time if we do a season 2, if they even want us on there, by that time I'll have 2 more venues, but also I'll have this one to show. This is where all the celebrities on there come. I would love to be able to show that Detroit has, whenever celebrities come to town, they come through here left and right. And so, I mean, ultimately, yeah, I do want to be on here, and it's because it's a bit, it's District 78, RJS. I'll post it on my page also. But, so yeah, I mean, when it comes to business, love and marriage is supposed to shadow Black couples that are successful in business or in their dreams. And if that's what the show lets me do, I'm doing it. If it's about shadowing how, other things, then I mean, we'll see. I probably won't. You probably won't see me as much. I might still stay as a friend, but I will say that they do allow you to be that person you want to be on it. If you want to be in drama, by God, they'll let you be in the drama, and trust me. They will put you in that drama for 12 episodes straight if you put yourself in that. But if you really want to shadow a Black business and be a pretty Black couple and everything and stuff like that, they will give you that opportunity too. In my eyes, you know what I mean? It may not be exactly how you thought it would be. It may not come out how you thought it'd be, and things may be, they may take a full sentence and turn it into 4 words or whatever that are really what you said, but it's trying to decipher it a different way. But I mean, in the long run of it, I'm here to build, a brand of my family and an empire, and I feel like the OWN network, hopefully, it's here to help out too. If it's here to destroy me, I mean, I'm not an idiot. I'll see that ahead of time, and we'll go from there.
Gotcha. They're saying Black excellence. They are loving you all. And to really be honest, everybody kept on saying that Christina and Brandon is my favorite couple. Actually, y'all are my favorite couple. Then I would go to Brandon and Christina.
How about we just like me halfway? We all your favorite couple.
So that's the order to go in. You know what? I got a few questions right here that some of the subscribers want to ask you all. So what I'm about to do is one of them is about to come up right now. And I'm actually making us a little smaller and move us up to the.
What up, Logie Beard? You can put her in the camera. Logan, say hello.
Hello. So I got that in there, and we're gonna take a quick 1 minute. Okay, Kaylin is right here. Kaylin, okay. Go, Kaylin. It's on you.
Hello.
Here she go.
What? You ain't even gave me a chance.
I seen you at work before. I seen you. What?
You haven't even given me a chance.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I just came up here to say my piece real quick. I don't got no questions. I got to stay.
I love your accent, by the way.
I appreciate it. I want to talk to your wife. I love y'all as a couple.
Thank
now,
you.
I'm going to go and admit it now because I'm an honest person now. When I first seen your husband, I was submitting, hun, until I found out he had a wife. Then I seen you and your demeanor and your character, and I instantly fell in love with you. Y'all belong together. Y'all are beautiful together. And y'all are definitely one of our favorite couples. There's only 2. It's only Brandon and Christy. You talking about we like all the couples. I personally can speak for myself. No, I don't like all the couples. Now, legs, hip, and breast.
They all are very good people. I love them.
You said why I don't like Russ? I didn't say I didn't like Russ. I said my favorite couples.
Oh, favorite couple. Okay.
Yes, that's Christina and Brandy, and you and wifey.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's it. Now, I ain't want to say nothing else. I hope to see y'all next season though.
And
I appreciate the transparency and the Black excellence.
All right.
Y'all have a good night.
We appreciate you. I watched you in a couple of Anthony's interviews, and I will say you are a very beautiful, glowing, budding personality for his show.
Well, I appreciate
And you keep it real. And I love your accent.
Mhm.
I don't have no choice but to keep it real, baby.
That
Don't
mean
cost me nothing.
that mean if the season 2 coming, I want it. Don't ever please don't. Remember what I said to you. It was all beautiful things.
Oh no, you know what? I wouldn't bother you. You want to know why? On the strength of your wife.
Oh, there we go. I appreciate that.
She gives you
I'll
grace,
take
baby.
that.
She gives you grace.
I'll take that.
All right,
Good night,
thank you so
y'all.
much,
You
love.
go. You go.
You know the one thing, to be honest, Russell and Kobe, I just felt like they could give me a little bit more of their story because I felt Kobe really do have a
It's a big party here.
Oh my God. I feel that Kobe really
this section,
huh?
so I'm gonna move. So I'm getting kicked out this section. I got a big party here. I'm gonna move somewhere else. Go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. I feel that Kobe and Russell have a lot they could have shared with us, especially with him trying to be a chaplain, because you don't never see people on reality TV talk about that. I
That's
mean,
true.
I wanted her to go a little deeper into why she don't want to be a first lady and all this other stuff. I would love for her to elaborate on that. So if they do come back second season, I hope they watch my reviews because I got a feeling that everybody be watching them. But go ahead.
So, but I'll say this though. I don't. I think they possibly. Am I good? Am I? You
Yeah.
still hear me?
You good?
I think they possibly did. Say like why, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know if the show edited to where you guys were able to see that because I got a reason from her. I think it was, but I mean. Maybe hopefully on second season. You know what? I will say this. I don't think season 1 really broke down too much of, like you said, all their personal reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I think it really kind of gave you guys who they are, what they do, why they do it, what they want to do, and hopefully that gets you geared up to see if what they do and why they do it is going to be successful. And gives you guys a timeline to support them and go with them. So when it becomes huge, you're like, I was there from the beginning. And I think season 2 hopefully probably like really gives us all the insight of their relationships and why they feel those ways. But it's hard to consume an entire lifetime of relationships and businesses into 12 episodes or 10 episodes or whatever. So I did see that myself. There's a lot of things that was missed out, and I think because they didn't have enough time to edit it all.
Gotcha.
But
all right,
put it all in. Sorry.
It's Christy time. Go ahead, love. It's on you.
Hey, Bravo. Hey, Lakita.
Hi, how are you?
Hola.
I love both of y'all on the show. I have a question for both of y'all. So my first question is for Miss Lakita. Now, when you were amongst the ladies in the group, because I kind of feel like LaToya was kind of making it hard for Christina to, kind of be a part of what she had going on. I felt like LaToya was kind of making it hard. Do you feel like she was making it hard to have that relationship and try to be a friend, or try to not be a friend, but start to have a relationship with Christina?
And that was it's funny that you asked that, because when we were at the bonfire, all the ladies were kind of talking, and I basically, in so many words, I asked her, it seemed like she was basing her relationship with Christina off of a lot of things that, she may have heard, or things that people may have said. So I did ask her, basically the same question, like, could you give her a fair chance at just proving herself to be a good friend? And I want to say that she said yes. I don't remember, but we did have a conversation about
that. Okay. Now, Bravo, question for you. I asked this question to Brandon. I asked him if he felt that Anthony kind of snaked his way to be, I guess the forerunner of the showcase. Like, did he wait till Brandon had like something going on with his family where he had to step back and work on himself? Do you feel this? Do you feel that he did that? Because Brandon said he kind of felt that way too. So do you feel that Anthony, waited and baited for opportunity to kind of be the face of the showcase?
So two things about the showcase. I'm gonna answer what I saw in I did pray at the Bible study. I'm sorry, at the Bible study. So I've seen two people ask. I did pray at the Bible study. But about the showcase, so the truth behind it is, it was at my club, or my venue, and I thought that at some point in time it was miscommunication between Brandon and Anthony, to where they thought they weren't talking to each other, and so when I saw that, I'm like, hold on, my club about to be on their own network. I'm not about to have no empty club. So that's when I then called DJ Mix, who does showcases at my club, successful showcases with like labels and all that. And I called Mix, and I said this on the show too. I think it was like a quick glimpse of it, but I called Mix like, yo, Mix, I want you to work with me on this show. It's on a major network or whatever. Bring your people, and then I'll also have my guys, Anthony and Brandon, who I've never seen them do a showcase in like a long time. I think that's what it was. So it was my incompetence and my bros, which I should have had, but I didn't have it. It was my incompetence of just making sure that we bang this out. I knew they were gonna bring it, but I wanted to like bring it. So I really kind of create that whole platform of bringing Mix on. I had Anthony, because he knew Mix. I had him agree with me on that. But Brandon wasn't talking to Anthony at a point in time, so then I had to separately call Brandon, because I'm always the middleman on everything. So I had to separately call Brandon. But Brandon was like, hold on, why does Mix and Anthony already had a conversation? I was like, well, because Mix and Anthony already knew each other. You didn't know Mix, DJ Mix. So now I'm calling you in on this. And so Brandon felt a certain way, and I think it was it was my fault. I will hopefully say it was my fault on that. But it wound up being they didn't care to make me the target. They wanted to aim at each other on that. So that's how the clash became between them two. It was literally my fault. I called Mix. Mix would not have been on there if it wasn't for me. But because them two already had their thing going on, they decided to take us out the picture and keep going at it. But the showcase was insanely successful. I don't even know if the network showed how much it was, but it was my highest generating showcase of my club in 3.5 years.
Oh wow.
And it was all of their efforts, like all of their efforts, 100%. DJ Mix was a huge factor in that, but those two guys, they did their thing too. So like I said, the show probably didn't show that all the way, but yeah. Did I answer the question right, or I try to give you the timeline of how it happened?
No, you did. Thank you for clearing that up. And I will be one of the patrons coming from Tennessee, honey, at one of your establishments. So remember, it's time. I'm coming.
Oh, we good?
All right, Chrissy. Thank you so much, love.
I didn't hear it. Did I give you a timeline? Was that good?
Yes, you did. I was just letting you know that I too will be, patronizing your coming from Tennessee, honey. Patronizing one of your
I appreciate it. Look, y'all have my Instagram. I am not a funny acting person. DM me and let me know, a supporter of the show. I don't believe in fans, I believe in supporters. Supporter of the show coming through to the restaurant, and I promise you I'll give you the red carpet. I'll roll it out for you guys.
All right. Last person we got up here is Auntie Rita. How you, love? Oh, shoot, let me unmute her. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Auntie Rita.
Okay, my question is, I know you say you and all the guys are like friends for real. However, is that the way that is that the way Saucy and Miss Jane act all the time? Judgmental, and it was for me, those two couples, that couple was really a turn off for me. And it seemed like you were always like caught in the middle. It was always like you had to, like play the mama. Okay, you guys be nice and, stuff like that. And it always seemed like a lot of things to me. Anthony, I call him Saucy. Saucy always started a lot of stuff. And he was judgmental, and Miss Jane was judgmental. And for me, you were like always caught in the middle with everybody, between Brandon and Russell. And then when Brandon and Russell got back good together, I always felt like Saucy was jealous of the relationship that Brandon had with Russell, and then the relationship that Brandon had with you. So, how did you keep yourself focused not to get, all twisted up in that, like threesome that they had going on?
Threesome. That's hilarious. Um, y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me good. Okay. I mean, so
I'm
let me.
saying,
Okay.
the way like Anthony always wanted to be
No, yeah, yeah, I get it.
he always wanted to be the head DIC in charge all the time. So how did you deal with that attitude of his? Because
So,
you just stay neutral all the time.
so I will say this. I did hear and see some things that people were saying. I didn't jump in or say anything. One thing about me is I'm an alpha male, and I will openly say I'm an alpha male. To whereas
If you're
I
a mom on this
literally
app and you're not
believe.
making at least 5 to 10K a month off.
Oh, okay. Um, so I do believe that if I step into something that is confrontational, is not gonna be for show or for I mean, it's gonna be like something that I can like pull my guy aside without being in front of people and saying this is our issue. So I mean, I feel like when things happen, first off, it happened wasn't my business. Those are grown men. Those grown men with grown man problems. And for me to step in the middle of a grown man means that, we not grown men. So I let the grown men handle their thing. Um, I do want to say this. I don't think Anthony and Brandon actually grew up together. They hung with each other a couple of times because of family and all that. But because of the show, Brandon and Anthony decided to come together and work like that. They never like Brandon and Russell, from what I know, I think like stayed together or hang, whatever at some point in time, and they worked together. I don't think Brandon and Anthony they were just like coming. They were through passing and through family like stuff like that. It was never like we went and traveled together and went on trips together. So when things actually started panning out, and you start realizing the person that you're dealing with, there were two guys that realized as much as we thought we clicked, we didn't click. And they clashed more than they clicked many times over. And I mean, I'm just not the kind of guy that's gonna step in the middle of two grown men unless they start come my way a little too much. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not part of your problem. Go back that way. And if I'm a part of it, I will openly say I'm a part of it. I mean, that's it. I just wasn't. And plus, I don't do drama. Like coming from Detroit, and I know everybody's from their areas where you guys see like, things. Coming from Detroit and being where I've been in, I have a history that that I don't care to talk about. But I have a history growing up in Detroit. I've been through some things, and I feel like when you cross certain levels at certain points, you have to understand that things can come from that. So I've always been the kind of guy that tried to stay now clear of it all because one, I can be found in a heartbeat. I'm in my places at all times. I don't go out and beef with nobody because they can find me at a restaurant, a nightclub, whatever, wherever I'm at. I always say where I'm at. I'm around hundreds of thousands of people that I don't know a lot throughout the year. So I just stay out of stuff. And so that naturally is just me. I just stay out of stuff. I'm not a problem maker. Now I will voice my opinion in a heartbeat. I will voice my opinion whether you like it or not, and hopefully you accept it. But I mean, I'm just not gonna be you know, them
Okay.
little words
Well, it's
anyways.
just
It's
one
all
more
words, man.
question.
Who cares about
It's
words?
one more question, Anthony. Not
Go ahead.
not not a question, but just pretty much a statement because a lot of people have, said it in the chat. So you know me, I'm gonna say it. You know, and you are a you are a businessman because you got businesses and successful businesses, understand, and a lot of people are saying don't get caught up with certain people on another franchise
Yeah.
because it ain't gonna never end up in nothing good. So yeah, and your wife, Keitha, I think she's a no nonsense type of person, like I am a little bit. She say what she feel, and that's what she says what she feel, and she feels what she say, and I like to see that because she didn't come on the show. Well, the times that I saw her there, it wasn't like she was, how some people play up for the camera and not be their authentic self, and that was refreshing to see. So I hope to see you guys if it's a season 2. I hope to see you guys, and I hope you guys have a bigger, that you get more airtime. So I'm looking forward to that. I ain't telling you I'm coming to Detroit because I don't like Florida cold, so I know I'm not gonna like Detroit cold. But
Don't come in the winter time. I mean, but our winters ain't bad, y'all. Like I'd rather deal with with a little snow than a huge tornado. I mean, y'all got some.
We
no,
know
don't say
it's
that.
very rare that we get a tornado here. It's very
Oh, okay,
rare.
my bad. All right.
I'm
See,
gonna
I'm
drop
ignorant about
Anthony.
that.
Good night.
All right, thank you so much, Auntie Rita. I got one question to ask you though. How did you not laugh when Anthony was
Nothing.
like when Anthony was like what he say? Little boy. Like, how did you not bust out laughing when he was saying that? Get out of here, little boy. Get this little boy. Like,
I think you know what. I think that sometimes we did laugh. They didn't show it, but it was some things that was said with the guys and between the guys between people like, and they didn't show. I laughed a lot during that whole season of filming. Like I said, I got in trouble. I got in trouble a couple times. Can't even tell you. I got put on punishment. I got put on ice. They sat me in corners away from people. I would be
all the
talking when they
time.
said
Because
don't
as
talk.
y'all
Oh,
see,
bro,
he
yeah.
likes to talk when he ain't
I would
supposed to
be
be
I would
talking.
be talking when they say don't talk. That's just me. I can't, So they like it would be a point where like I mean you know the name. Brent would be mad at me at some point in time. But I mean, I love them. They're good. They're good. They're good peoples. But I mean, we laughed a lot. They just didn't show it. It was. Anthony's a funny dude. Anthony's literally funny, bro. Like Anthony would he'd be like we'll be sitting in the room and he'd be like I'm bored. And you be like, what that mean? He's turning up. I mean, that's my guy, man. He's a funny dude, bro. And I know people feel a certain way about Anthony, man. And,
look, she make the show, okay?
Yeah. Look, I'll put like this. And when you put 8 people in a room, somebody's got to be the villain.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be the villain. And the thing is, like, and people will make you the villain. People will make you the villain whether you do something overly sensitive or not. And I mean, but if you do one thing more than the next person, you become that villain. If you yell at 5 people and somebody yelled at 4 people, now you that villain. It ain't like everybody else did something different. This is you did it more than them. So now you got to be the villain. And that's just the reality. I'm a villain in my industry sometimes to some people because I say no to a lot to some people. I may say no to somebody 4 times, and now that turns. So I mean, it is what it is, man. Anthony is actually a funny dude. He's a good guy. He just he just plays the villain role good some days. You know what I'm saying?
What other cards came from that table conversation? When y'all played the little card game or whatever out of the box? What was the other cards that y'all pulled?
Wait, when we played the
y'all went on the trip and y'all played the little game.
When we were at the anniversary dinner.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I think I was as blatant as possible.
What else came out
I
of
think
there?
I almost got kicked off the show off of my opinion. So
what do you mean?
About the what can a woman do? Like what can a wife do to? Yeah, I mean, I think I thought Oprah was about to. I was like, oh, hold on, y'all brought this man on. This is y'all. Yeah, man.
And you know what the thing is, looking at Lakita's face when you said that, I was like, I know she's not happy. She can't be.
Bro, I am going to speak my opinion. That may be the uprising or the downfall of the Samuels in any of the seasons. I'm gonna speak my opinion. It's not a bad opinion, but it's like I'm not gonna hold back. Well, as long as Oprah's network allows it, I'm gonna say it.
But anyway, do y'all have anything what's something that you took from this season that you applied to your marriage?
You want to go, Kita?
You can go.
You go.
I would say, I think the communication part was a big factor for me, because we have communication, some communication problems. So I mean, and as you know, many marriages do, but I think the communication part was the biggest factor for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think seeing like
Did he breathe? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
oh, okay, my bad.
There you go.
Yeah, seeing like you know, other couples, and honestly, they're a lot, in a sense, they're a lot more because me and Keita are really like yin and yang. I'm the super extrovert. You know, even though I don't care to jump in front of a stage, like look at me. I'm still a super extrovert. I'm the guy that runs in the room and says, "Why everybody ain't drinking?" And she's definitely more reserved. She'll sip her wine and she'll have her fun with her friends. Um, but seeing like a more reserved couples that are going through some things and it really makes me say like I appreciate the wife that I have because he does understand my extrovertness, you know, and allows it. And I mean, and it takes a really secure woman to, and I'm only putting this out here right now because I don't care to hear no rumors if a season 2 comes out, if we come back. It takes a very secure woman to be able to handle a person or a mate, not even a woman, a very secure person who's able to handle a mate that is always on the scene, always out, always interacting. And I mean, and hearing Brandon saying that he wants to get back on the scene and seeing the issues and the problems of him just trying to get to the next steps and everything. And Christina's not insecure. Christina's not insecure. I'll say that. She's not insecure. But
you know what? With you saying that, I would love to see a conversation between Keita and Christina. Like Keita could you relate to anything that Christina was going through since Bravo is out there on the scene, and on the club and stuff like that?
Oh, absolutely. I think she did a live not too long ago, and she was basically talking about. It was kind of, I think it was in the beginning when we were probably like maybe season 4, season 5. And she was talking about, you know, how people were calling her insecure and things like that. And she made a comment about she didn't care about her husband going to the club. You know, her biggest thing was him returning home at night. You know, and I can agree with that. Like my husband is out a lot of times. He has a nightclub, he has a restaurant, so he's away from home a lot of time. And I can agree with the fact that my biggest concern when my husband leaves the house is that he returns home. We have kids, you know, and not only that, I grew up without a father. So that's the last thing I want for my girls. So
yeah,
definitely relate.
yeah. I mean, and that's yeah. So I think taking that and seeing like how much is going to take Christina to trust, you know, Brandon's movements as they go outside of their number routine to build his brand. Like my wife met me before. Somebody asked how we met. We met like 20 years ago, I think it was, and she hit on me. I was driving my car, parked in my car. She hit on me. It was like, "Is that your car?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Ooh,
no, I did
you know,
not.
Daddy was remember." Like, and I was like, you know, but yeah, she met me before I started even doing parties. I was just crane operator at Ford or UPS manager, whatever it was. So she actually had to learn how to, become secure in herself. She didn't meet me when I was like, doing what I'm doing now. So it's going to take Christina and Brandon to really, it's going to take a lot to get to that point of security between both of them. And that's one thing that being on the show and seeing them going through that and actually building that back up, that's one thing that made me say, whoa, I got to really appreciate what I have. And so I think that's more than enough. That's more than enough when something makes you really overly appreciate, what you have on top of what you already do. I mean, if anything, I think that's probably all you need to take from a situation or instance. So, the Pinky, the drink behind me, that's that's a flower tower. It's like 4 to 8 martinis they bring on a tower that you could choose. We have different craft martinis. Sorry, I was just answering our question.
Oh, you good? You are good. Okay. Is there anything you all would like to say before we end the live?
How you know we that they were talking about the season 2? I ain't hear nothing.
Huh? How do I know? I mean, you can't confirm it, but I know.
Jeez.
So I know for a fact that they would have season 2 of Love and Marriage Detroit.
Well, let me know if they bring.
I know for a fact.
Let me know if they bringing me and her back on too.
That's all I know. That's all I can say, because I also know Carlos King is doing Dance Moms too. And I think it's going to be either in DC. I think DC or Detroit. It's one of them. I think it's DC.
Yeah.
Kingdom Reign, they're doing Detroit season 2, and they're also doing Dance Mom. So congratulations, cast that is coming back, that's returning, and everyone. I look forward to seeing you all next season.
I want to say this. Anthony is Anthony's talented, y'all. He make good music. Make sure y'all support Anthony and his music. I'm from the Detroit side. I'm gonna try to rock with Anthony on some sides with the music side. So hopefully, bro, I got some connects over here. Get you some Fox Theater, Little Caesars Arena, Ford Field. Where you want to perform at? I got you, bro. You there?
It don't even matter.
Beyonce just left. I would have had you, bro, but she just left, bro. Sorry, man.
I mean, we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Yeah, but nah.
I'm trying to catch it. Look, I'm trying to read these comments.
What they saying?
I overly appreciate you, bro, and your commitment to just this industry alone is huge, because you're building a platform that some of the networks aren't even building, all the way. I'm not saying that your platform is larger than Oprah's, but your platform added to Oprah's is actually a huge, a crazy impact, as a result of what reality TV needs and what it is. I mean, you are like the grounded, opinionated person on your reality TV. My girl Carson Blue, that's my homie. Like from Detroit, that's my G. Yeah, man. I mean, so hey, here's your roses, bro. I want to give you your roses on that, man. You are a huge impact, bro, and they better appreciate who you are and what you've done for all these this industry, because this you've given your passion and your heart and soul to it, man. And I personally learned a lot just from watching your show about stuff that I never knew about. So I mean,
I definitely appreciate that. Trust me, I accept it. Just make sure y'all tell Carlos King that. Let him know that.
I will.
But I want to thank y'all for coming on, and I look forward to talking to you all again, and look forward to visiting Detroit and trying those lamb chops and everything you got on the menu too.
Let me know, man. Let me know.
All right, y'all have a good night, and we'll talk again.
Peace out, y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? That phone would start ringing during that time. But thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate everything, and yeah, y'all see I'm about to be doing some work very soon. Anyway, you all have a good night, and Auntie Michelle, I'm about to call you, okay? And I'll talk to you in a minute. But today, you all have a good night, and I will see you all Saturday for Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 7, Episode 4. Goodbye.